Memorial Cup wrap-up with Ryan Payette and Morris Delacosta.
Well, the London Knights are on the brink. Another loss.
Let's start.
No goals from the forwards through 2 games. Took them 96 minutes and 12 seconds before Alex Basso scored, and then they give up another goal less than 2 minutes later. Morris, the crowd hasn't had much to cheer about so far.
It sounded like it too. They sounded like they were all asleep, and we can do it all now. There's no tomorrow. They have their backs to the wall. All those adjectives, whatever we want to use. The bottom line is this: I'm shocked at how poorly this team played. I'm really shocked at how poorly they came out. Really, almost a lack of effort, and I'm sure it wasn't. It wasn't a lack of effort. It was just they didn't have any energy. They didn't have any battle. The battles along the boards weren't very good. They didn't win a lot of battles. They were undisciplined. The fact they took so many stupid penalties was ridiculous. You can't do that in a short tournament. You put that all together, and it's going to spell the type of effort that was out there tonight. Losing 5-2 to an Edmonton team that, played well, but it is by no means dominant.
Yeah. Now they got to go against Guelph, who knocked them out in the playoffs, and Guelph's going to be really hungry to knock out the Knights again. I mean, that would be an incredible accomplishment for them, and they'll be playing Val-d'Or tomorrow night for the chance to go to the final, and Guelph looks good. You're going to have to score to beat Guelph.
You're going to have to score. And the other thing is that nobody wants to play a tiebreaker. So the quicker they can get rid of a team without having to play a tiebreaker, the easier it is for these guys. But when I look at the team so far that I've seen, London really has been a team that obviously can't score. They lack firepower, yet they have players like Domi, like Tierney, like Horvat, and they just can't put the puck in the net. And we've talked about it before. It's not the first time it's happened. Are they not going to the net hard enough? Are they not getting people in front of the goaltenders?
Are they not scoring on their penalty shots?
There's the other thing.
And you know what? They were bad in the shootouts this year. Remember, they were 1-4. It took a long time for them to win the shootout. They just weren't very good at it. It didn't, and they had Horvat and Ryan Rupert are some of their best breakaway guys, and penalty shot takers, and
I think that really shows that they are missing a little bit of that edge. The penalty shot tonight by Ryan Rupert really was a weak effort. And you can't. I mean, you've got to put away. You get a goal in a situation like that, and it may be a new hockey game. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have a day to sort of reorganize. They're going to have to find some energy. They're going to have to come out and play a little bit and hit a little bit, because going out, if they go out 3 straight the way they've went out, it is going to be embarrassing for them.
Well, only one team, the 2003 Quebec City, has gone 0-3 as the host, and they've got 2 goals. And funny enough, the Guelph Storm have the record, Memorial Cup record, 1996. They only scored twice, and so the Storm, if Justin Nichols can shut out the Knights, they'll share that record. And that's not a record you want to share, and no one thought that this team, 316 goals in the regular season, and like you said, lots of firepower, lots of high NHL draft picks, Max Domi, Bo Horvat, Nikita Zadorov, no goals.
No goals, and now you're coming into a situation where you can bet Guelph is just going to love to be able to knock them out of this tournament.
Yeah, and you know what, the Knights are frustrated. Ryan Rupert was frustrated with the officials, and Dale Hunter said too many penalties, and he thought too many undisciplined penalties, and
he was right.
Now they have a goalie situation. Who goes in net? Do you go back to Stolars, or do you stick with Jake Patterson? 11 goals on 13 shots.
You can resurrect Terry Sawchuk, but if they score 1 or 2 goals a game, they aren't going to win.
Yes. Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens, but there's a lot more hockey to be played, and we should see some good games before Wednesday. And
I hope so, because tonight wasn't very good.
No,
unless you're an Edmonton Oil King. I'm Morris Delacosta,
and I'm Ryan Payette.